Okay, so on to the second last track of Sammy's Rock Empire Fridays. These go very, very quickly, specifically when recording them. It feels like they just go so quickly, but they're absolutely awesome. So you know what they say, when you're having a good time, time flies. So this one over here is Alter Bridge, Show Me a Leader. For those of you who are only joining us now, I suggest you go back. We've already reacted to 3 for this Friday, or you can go back to the very beginning of this campaign, and that is, I think, beginning of February, man. We're actually quite far ahead over here, and we're ending at the end of April. Before we get into this one, once again, I'm just going to keep reiterating in all the videos. Harmony of Hearts, we still have a couple that we need to drop. I wanted to try and finish them by today. Unfortunately, I can't. I took a few more than I thought, and now we're literally going to wrap them up in the next. I will have them all wrapped up by Wednesday. Do not stress about that. I'm not taking anything else on until we wrapped up with all the HOHs, the MOQ, which is the Monarchy of Queens. I'm not partaking in that campaign, but all the other reactors are. So if you want to support them, you can. The links are in the description. I will be finishing Harmony of Heart. Then I'm going to move on to the awards. The 535 awards videos, and then afterwards I'm going to launch my video of my personal campaign that's going to be dropping in April, but booking form will open up in March, like 15th of March. I'll open up a booking form. That there's only 10 slots. No one can ask me for favors. No one can ask me to open a booking form so that they can get their thing. If 10 slots are booked, 10 slots are booked. It's a limited edition. It's a lot of work. It's going to take me a month to put that series together, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to have a competition element to it as well, and it's going to be unlike anything you've seen in a reaction channel before. I'll guarantee you that. And for those of you who want to partake in that series, yeah, just look out for that, because when those are filled up, they're filled up. I'm not taking not a single one after that. But let's get straight into this one over here. Alter Bridge, Show Me a Leader. Let's see what we got over here. Let's go. It's a good statement. Someone can show me a leader as well. I don't seem to see many these days. But I got something to say. You can see where this is going. This is definitely a political song, essentially, which is sort of turning your attention to the leaders that are purporting to defend democracy, but yet somehow it's all looking very communistic to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? It's looking very Soviet Union right now, but we plaster over it and we veil over it, and everything's done under the veil of compassion. You know, it's all for your safety, and it's all for compassion of others. The reason why we got to impose these laws, they'll always add laws. They'll never take laws away. Just pay attention to that. They never take laws away. It's like, okay, no, we're done. We passed the pandemic. Let's take this law away. Or we passed 9/11. Let's sort of like scale back on the Patriot Act. No. No, we got to keep all of those up. We just keep adding laws. We never retract laws, essentially. So it is complete and utter control, essentially. But we've gotten to a point where we need to silence this one because we're protecting that one, right? You need to take this because you're protecting that, and then you find out that that actually doesn't protect that one at all, right? But you need to do it, essentially. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just being sold to you, this kind of sort of authoritarianism, veiled authoritarianism, is being sold to you in quite an interesting manner at the moment.
Well, they're selling another Messiah here tonight.
I swear to God, I literally just said this, just they're selling it to you differently. And the first fucking line in the song is they're selling you another Messiah. They're selling you another heroic thing. When they say the Messiah is, they sell you another war, essentially. If we do this, well, we can get that. They're always selling you something. And the way they sell it to you is through fear. We've got to do this to protect you. We've got to do this. And it's all just fear-mongering and fear-mongering and fear-mongering and fear-mongering, right? Everything is for your benefit, but yet you're still asking, where's the benefit? Reminds me of that George Orwell statement where it was like, you were speaking to one of the Soviet Union leaders, and they were saying, like, unfortunately, you've in society, you've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. And George Orwell responded, well, where's the fucking omelet? Do you know what I mean? It's basically the same thing over here. They're telling you this the same way. Just take a look at the strategies over here. They're telling you we got to break a few eggs. We got to censor a couple of people. We've got to oust people out of society. We've got to thwart democracy for democracy. We got to subvert democracy for democracy. That's a breaking a few eggs, but where's the omelet? All right, where's the omelet? You're doing so much, but everything is the fucking same. The infrastructure is the same. The inner cities are the same. The crime's gone up. Society is completely degraded. Loneliness is going up. Mental illness is going up. Everything. Where all of these compassionate laws is not working, right? So where the fuck's the omelet, right? That's the question. Anyway, carry on.
Another Messiah here tonight. But we're always numb and divided to buy it. Saying, we are all divided this time. Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader so hope never dies. We need a hero.
Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader that won't compromise on their values, right? Show me a leader that can't be bought. Show me that. Show me a leader that won't divide today. Show me a leader that won't sell out for an industrial complex, won't sell out to its donors. Show me a leader that will do that. You don't have them today. You don't have them today. Leaders today just want to make everybody idiots, right? The only problem, what they don't realize, and we've seen this in civilization again and again and again and again, right? When the idiots outnumber the intelligent people, it's actually the smart ones that are stupid. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem, because that doesn't help society, that doesn't move society forward. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep everybody idiotic. They're trying to sell people mundane hedonism, right? That doesn't add to anything. They're trying to keep people unintelligent. They want you to be sort of propagandized to their regime. You might as well, all these fucking Western newspapers might as well be written in North Korean, right? When you see the propaganda bullshit, that thing. Obviously, there's certain facts over there, but it's not about that. It's actually about the way it's framed, right? They'll say, "Oh no, but this is truth." No, but it's the way you frame the truth. The way you frame the truth is very divisive, and it's actually not truth. It's not about what they tell you. It's about what they don't tell you, right? It's what they redact is what's the problem. That's the issue that you have with the media. And when you start seeing a media that's literally falling into lockstep, when they start vehemently defending the government, then, because they're the arbiters of truth, right? The government is just the arbiters of truth. Always has been. The cleanest of the clean are in the fucking government, right? That's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. We are in a very, very dangerous moment in our society at the moment. and people do not see it. It's almost like we're sleepwalking. We're sleepwalking as a society. We are sleepwalking to our demise, and we don't even see it. We're sleepwalking to that hill, and we're all going to just fall off the cliff willingly, right? Because we're too distracted. We're too distracted with our phones, and that's part of the design. It's all baked into the cake. Let's go.
Disillusioned and tired of waiting for the one. Those intentions of power persuaded we can trust again. 'Cause the promise is never enough. Show me a leader that won't compromise.
Yeah, just when I thought that Tremonti was going to take the day, Alter Bridge comes in with the clutch. They always do this. Go.
Show me a leader so hope never dies. We need a rise. I know it's where to survive. We need to know this is not the end. How will we ever get by? It's getting harder to find out here.
Fire, bro. What?
Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader so hope never.
Unfortunately, today you're not going to get much of that. A leader that won't compromise, a leader that won't fucking sell their souls, because, as you know, absolute power corrupts absolutely, unfortunately. And the thing is that what people don't understand is they actually think that these people have like your better interests at heart. You'll get like slightly better leaders and whatever else, but the political system, that whole system is always that mechanized to a certain degree in terms of everything it does. It's all to just benefit themselves. And the crazy thing about the way we see political leaders is we don't see them for their policies anymore. We see them for their character for some fucking odd reason. Like, I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden's character. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump's character. I don't give a shit about it, right? For me, it's like, why are we not looking at policy? Why are we looking at character? Why are we looking at like, oh well, Joe Biden's a nice well-meaning houseplant, and Donald Trump is a brash orange man. I don't care who the fuck they are. Like, what's their policies? Is their policies going to benefit me, or are their policies not going to benefit me? That's how you should be looking at it. That's how you should always look at politics, essentially. And when we play into this character bullshit, that's what actually starts diluting our society, in the sense that we look at mundane bullshit, at stupid things that people, oh no, but he said this, but he said, well, who cares? No one fucking cares. Well, are the policies working, or are the policies not working? We're fighting amongst each other for stupid shit, but at the end of the day, everyone's getting the same rod up the fucking ass. So it just doesn't make sense, essentially. And the thing is that, if you have to think about in terms of like leadership, it's just human nature in terms of greed, right? And look, we are currently living in like a capitalistic system that's currently on fucking steroids. I'm not anti-capitalism, I'm very for capitalism, but it is currently on steroids and very corrupt. And when it gets corrupted to that point, it actually starts becoming very dangerous, as people are starting to notice at the moment. But it's human nature. Take any leader, I put anybody in a leadership role, anybody, right? If I had to take you and put you in a leadership role, and I'd say, okay, this is what's going to happen. Let's take it down to a very smaller sort of societal thing to understand. Let's not take it up to the political level where you can literally have control of massive, powerful military complexes and control of institutions and shit like that. Let's take it down to like a basketball game. All right. And I had to come to you and I had to tell you, okay, so I'm going to make you the captain of this basketball game. Right. And I am going to give you $1 million. $1 million. And for $1 million, you can dictate the fucking rules of the game. You can change the rules according to the way you want it. Right. To make the game fall in your favor. Here's $1 million. Right. Who's not going to take that? I'm talking about a normal game, just a normal street game. A normal street game saying, okay, listen, here's $1 million, you can dictate the rules. Right? You can say 3-pointers don't count. That's it. 3-pointers don't count. Slam dunks don't count. You can literally decide the rules of the fucking game. Scale that up to like world power, power over resources, power over institutions, power over money and treasuries and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, how many of the fucking politicians in Congress and the Senate are like actively investing in the stock markets in Wall Street? And what they're investing in, they just so happen to dictate the policies for that particular bubble, right? Like the microchip semiconductor bubble. All of a sudden, just if you want to become a millionaire, just follow whatever Nancy Pelosi's husband does. Whatever Paul Pelosi does, follow that. Somehow he gets it right all the time. Somehow. Do you know what I mean? So it's crazy. But anyway, let's carry on. They're just all fucking dirty. I don't care left, right. They're fucking a uni party. It doesn't make a difference. They're all fucking dirty all around the world. Politicians, once again, politicians don't become criminals. Criminals become politicians. Let's go.
Show me a leader so hope never dies. Show me a leader that knows what is right. Show me a leader so hope can survive. We need a hero this time. We need a hero this time. Or we will never survive. We need a hero this time. Or we will never survive.
I love the political shit. The political song. Fire. I love Alter Bridge's political songs, man. The message is so clean and direct. You can't misunderstand their message. They call a spade a spade. I absolutely love that. This over here is the song of the day. I said Tremonti, All That I Got was the song of the day. No, this one's overtaken that one now. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. And let's get on to the very last one for this series for today. Let's rock and roll. Peace.